Alright. What's up, pups? Is the lighting okay? Is this lighting okay? Whatever, we're dealing with it. Thank you to every single one of you who voted for me in the YouTube Career Institute. I didn't actually make it, but that's okay. I can try for next year. Are you done? Anyway, guys, so there's something I'd like to talk about on a more serious note. I don't know if you guys have heard, but if you haven't, let me be the first to tell you that Osama bin Laden has been killed. See this reaction right here? This should have been reaction. Okay, cool. Can I go on with my life now? Oh, okay, great. You want to go see a movie? Let me just explain something to you guys. Okay, this is the way I see it. I just don't understand. Okay, no. Let me rephrase that. I do understand. I do understand that he was a murderer, and I do understand he was the mastermind behind the entire terrorist attack on the United States. I get that. I also understand that mothers and fathers have lost children, and children have lost mothers and fathers. I get it. But what I don't get is why there's celebrations going on. Now, like I said, I get the guy was a bad dude, okay? He was horrible. He's right up there with Hitler. He's right up there on that list of guys that you do not want to talk to if they're standing in a dark alley and they're calling out your name. You want to walk the other way. I'll wait for you to be done. You don't want to say anything? Oh. He wants to say something. Thank you for your input. I'm not saying that it's not normal to feel happy or joyful or relieved that this has happened. It's completely normal. We're all human beings. We all have feelings. You can't help what you feel. If you feel happy, you feel happy. If you feel sad, you feel sad. If you feel relieved, you feel relieved. Great, okay? Everyone's entitled to their own opinions. Everyone's entitled to their own feelings. That's fine. What we don't need to be doing is playing beach ball outside of the White House. Do we really need to be playing beach ball outside of the White House? I don't think we need to be doing that. My one thing is, people for the past 10 years have been looking for a form of closure. All these people were killed by this man. Well, not actually by this man, by like his people, you know? Like he was like the guy. He's like the head guy and then everyone else. So they weren't killed, you know what I mean? I personally just don't think that there should be any form of celebration. I feel like it would bring us together as a stronger nation to say, okay, we killed him. He's gone. Let that be a lesson. And there's no need to be chanting USA in streets. There's no need to be playing beach ball in front of the White House. There's no need to be doing any of the stuff that people are doing. When all of this happened, I watched the address by Obama at midnight. My Twitter blew up. Everything I was reading was like horrible. Like people were just going off about how excited they were that he died. I even read that people wanted to see what his body looked like when he was dead. I'm sorry, but I don't want to see a dead body. You tell me he's dead, that's great. Okay, toss him in the ocean. He's gone. He's gone. That should be the end of it. That should be like, great, it's over. We got him, it's done, let's go on with our lives. By fueling this fire of like hatred for someone who's already dead, what is this doing? It's not bringing back any of the people who died on September 11th. It's not bringing back any of the soldiers who fought in Iraq and Afghanistan. It's not bringing anyone back. So what's the point? Is it to make them feel better? The people who are, so excited and happy, like celebrating, having parties? This is not normal. In my opinion, I think it's wrong to celebrate someone's death. Even someone as horrible as him, it's wrong. When I found out he died, I was like, oh, okay. All right. Okay. That's good. I think a more appropriate response to his death would be to look at it as a time to mourn those who have died because of him. Mourn the people who died on September 11th. Mourn the soldiers who have died. Be thankful for the soldiers that were fighting for us and that still are, because just because he's dead, let me tell you, it doesn't mean they're leaving. Just because he was killed doesn't mean all the soldiers are going to pack up. Oh, okay, we got him. Let's go home, guys. Yeah. There are 194 countries other than us in this entire planet. If you don't think those other countries are watching what's going on, especially in that region, everyone knows what's going on. Secondly, by reacting the way that Americans are reacting right now, with them putting it on the news, showing what's going on in the streets, the celebrations, the excitement, the rude, sadistic comments that are coming out of people's mouths, do you not think that other countries are looking at us now and judging us by reacting this way? We are no better than Osama bin Laden. And you don't think that this is going to make other countries angry? And it's definitely clear that a lot of the people that are celebrating right now are like all gung-ho, like, oh, justice, revenge has been sought. That's another problem. Sad part about that is that revenge, it's not about getting closure, it's about getting even. And I think that's a lot of the mindset of people. A lot of people are not about closure to the situation. They're more about getting even with the situation. I have a newsflash for you guys. The world is not safer because Osama bin Laden's dead. It's not like Osama bin Laden held the key to peace and prosperity, okay? The world is not safer with him gone. It's the exact same. The war on terror, it's still going on. There's no closure to that. It's not stopping. If you think that was the end, you're wrong. You're sorely mistaken, my friend. I apologize to you. The truth is that by celebrating the death of someone, it's only going to incite further revenge. It's like playing table tennis or ping pong or something, okay? When you hit the ball, they're going to hit it back, okay? And it's just going to be an ongoing thing. Oh God, you guys, I just hope that there's someone out there that agrees with me and like understands where I'm coming from. Like, I know this is like really hard to explain, and I know that I swear to you, I'm not trying to sound like un-American. I'm not saying that I agree with what he did whatsoever. I think that he was a horrible, horrible person. He did horrible things. He hurt a lot of people. He killed a lot of people. He's caused a lot of issues and a lot of problems in our government. He's definitely one of the reasons that we're in such enormous amounts of debt. Because if not for him, we wouldn't have had to go to this war. And I'm glad that the world is rid of a person like him. But I'm not going to sit here and I'm not going to celebrate and throw a party and invite you all to my house to drink cocktails. That's not what this is about. What it's about, it happened, it's done, he's gone, that's it. The only thing we should be doing now is mourning the people who have fought so long in this war to search for one person for 10 years, and they finally found him and he's gone. He's gone. We should not be celebrating. It's not going to bring us anything but more problems. The amount of very cruel and sadistic and just horrible tweets and posts on Facebook and stuff in the news and stuff over here and stuff over there, everything that I've been hearing is like just sickening me. There are so many other things we could focus our attention on. Like, oh, how about he's gone now, so let's try to think of ways to get our troops out. Let's try to think of ways to end it for good. I feel like the news is like it brainwashes people to just have focus on one thing for like 1 week. Like if it's not royal people getting married, then it's terrorists being shot and thrown overboard at sea. 1 week it's Haiti getting hit by an earthquake. The next week it's Japan getting hit by a tsunami. Then it's Australia with their floods. But who even thinks of that anymore? Does the news ever talk about that anymore? They talk about it for like a couple days to a week, and then it's not brought up. Have you people even thought about Haiti and realized that it's been over a year since they got hit by the earthquake? Have you people even thought about Australia? Okay, I understand people are still thinking about Japan because there's still a lot of stuff going on. But my question is, there are so many other things that we could be focusing our attention on right now that need to be focused on. Not even that. If you want to talk about things that are going on at home, let's talk about New Orleans and how it's still destroyed. Katrina hit, I was still in high school. So yeah, it's definitely been more than 5 years. Why don't we just start directing all that anger at one person? Why don't we direct it at anger to what's going on around the world, you know? And take that anger and turn it into like a will and a drive to want to help people. If one person can cause so much chaos and destruction, they've won. They have won. If one person can get this reaction out of every single person, they've won. What is there left? There's nothing left. They've won. And you realize he's dead now. And even after he's been killed, people are still talking about him. Still talking about what a horrible person he was. He's not here anymore, guys. He's not here anymore. We can drop it and we can focus on other issues. How about helping people around the earth that need to be helped? Australia, Japan, Haiti. Oh, New Zealand. Did I forget about New Zealand? I think I did. I'm sure there's multiple other countries right now who could definitely use our help. But if you want to start at home, how about New Orleans? How about all the tornadoes that just hit in Alabama? That's a lot of destruction. All this contempt and anger and like now this really, really sadistic happiness for one person being killed it could be just pulled together and like used in such a positive way, and it's not. Because all it's going to do is give us more problems in the end. The world will never be at peace until we can stop doing just this. Stop celebrating the killing of someone. The celebration shows that there's still that revenge and that anger and that just like sadistic like nature of like a human being, because as human beings, we are not peaceful creatures. Okay? We have these feelings for a reason. We do. It's part of who we are. But the only way that we will ever achieve any sort of peace or, you know, just perfection, I guess, is to stop doing this. And us, as the leaders of the world, we're exhibiting this kind of behavior for every other country to see. What kind of an example are we setting? Not a good one. Who's going to stop the cycle, guys? Who's going to stop this? Because otherwise it's going to keep going. Like table tennis, it's just going to keep going. Who's going to stop the cycle? If not us, then who's going to do it? I don't see how I could be any more clear about this situation. I've told you my opinion. If you don't agree with me, you don't agree with me. And that's fine. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. That's why I'm entitled to mine. And that's why I'm giving it to you right now. So I just want you guys to understand where I'm coming from. If you don't agree with me, that's fine. If you agree, I'm great. We're on the same page. We understand. And if we're not on the same page, I'm not saying you're wrong either. An opinion is an opinion is an opinion. It doesn't mean right or wrong. So please don't take this the wrong way. If you want to talk about it, I'm definitely open to talking about this. If you want to leave some questions or comments, if you want to, if you want to send me a message, I am completely 100% open to talking about anything and everything with all of you guys, every single one of you guys. I am absolutely open to anything. I will listen to your opinion. I welcome your opinion. If you want to make a video response, I welcome it. Make it, and I will respond. Because I don't think I'm not saying I'm right, I'm not saying I'm wrong, and I'm not saying you're right or wrong either. So if you want to leave how you feel in a comment or a video response, do it. Because I'm 100% interested in what you have to say. I really am. I'm not here to try to set standards and tell people how to live their lives. I'm just here to give you my opinion. Is that what it's about? We all want to be heard, right? This is you hearing me, so I'm ready to hear you now. Peace, Droughts.